Welcome to Love Your Coaching. I'm Charlie, and thank you for coming along to this playlist. This is the main playlist we have put together to help show coaches how to organize a coaching session using a standard structure. We have variations on the theme of a standard structure. And just to be really clear, what I mean by a standard structure, it is for a standard coaching session. So there are other types of structures that we sometimes use in coaching. For example, if we're having a contracting session, if we're having an end of coaching review and debrief session. So these are not standard approaches. They're over on the next playlist that we're going to call coaching program demonstrations. But these are standard ones. If you're new to coaching, or if you had a bit of coaching experience, perhaps you came across a structure like the GROW model or the OSCAR model or the FUEL or one of those acronyms. This is our version of those. We don't tend to use generic ones that are out there. We've found over the years we prefer to write our own structures and to have our structures in a way that feel congruent with how we like to coach. So, although there are 3 or 4 different structures here, they're all based on the same type of 3 or 4 part approach. They're all based on the idea we spend a good amount of time at the top of the coaching session on the topic, getting really clear what the coachee wants to work on in this session and what they want to achieve as an outcome. An exploring part in the middle, which we sometimes break down into a couple of subsections, but certainly the main body of the coaching session with a lot of exploring. And then a final part that will revolve around actions and next steps and growth and learning. So what you'll see on this playlist are different demo coaching sessions, all with people who are willing coachees, no role play at all. Most of the people, no, about half of the people who are coachees also happen to be coaches, so they know the rules of the game, if you like. But the other half aren't. The other half are friends of mine or colleagues of mine who are happy to participate in this way. You'll see the standard structures. You'll see it's a few acronyms. You'll see the T structure, TEA. You'll see the TEDA structure, TEDA. We still haven't worked out how to pronounce it. It could be TEDA, TEDA. It's up to you. You'll see the focus coaching structure. Sometimes we call the 5Fs structure. But also you'll see some little extracts as well. We've put in extracts like, for example, just an extract of the top end of the coaching sessions at the topic stage, a couple of demos there, and also at the bottom end of the coaching session, how we finish off a coaching session. And finally, I've put in there how do you start session 2, start session 3? You know, when our coachee comes back with their actions, how do we get into exploring the actions from the last session at the beginning of the next session? So I put a little demo in there. They're all there. They're not perfect because there is no such thing as perfect coaching. There's plenty of things that I love. I wish I'd have done better, of course, but hopefully there's good enough stuff to be able to learn from and emulate and use in your own way. As well as the recordings, what you will see in the little box, the link box for each recording, you'll see some downloads. So you'll see you'll be able to download the transcript. You'll be able to download the transcript that's just got the questions on, and increasingly we're putting in comments documents as well to annotate these a little bit. So these are something that you can just watch and learn from walking around or sitting at the kitchen table, but they're also something that you can study. You know, you can analyze and annotate. These are the types of recordings and session demos that we share on our coach training program, so you can have access to these and use them if you are going through your own coach training process. So I hope that that's useful. Do share on any of those recording comments boxes any of your thoughts or your ideas, your feelings. We always want to know. I'm always interested to know how other coaches see these coaching sessions, the good and definitely the bad as well. And do share your own ideas about how you organize and how you structure your coaching sessions. We're always interested to hear that as well, of course. Don't forget to subscribe. If you subscribe, you'll pick up the new videos that we release every single week, and then you can engage with us in that way. Hope you're having a good day. Happy coaching and happy watching.